Liar.
And here's the part where you just basically go in every fucking shop just to try to see if there's any good shit.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm like, oh fuck that, that's expensive. Nobody wants steroids.
Then you do this one.
Like nobody wants steroids.
No one does.
Nobody uses those things unless a Pokemon does like a spamming move to a fucking stat.
Like what?
Just like minimize or minimize your evasiveness is gonna be ass, so you might as well raise it. Or if it keeps using growl, or leer or some shit.
You know much more about Pokemon than I do. I have to say.
Yeah.
He's much more.
Oh yeah, this is where we were like, oh my god, the stones.
Yeah, we were talking.
And we're like, we could use one of these. I'm like, doesn't Paris evolve into Paris?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
I don't know. I mean, it's been forever since I played Gen 1.
I'm pretty sure.
Because I mostly the most recent gen I played was the third gen.
You said every generation but Generation 4, and I was like, really? Because Generation 4 is my favorite generation.
Yeah, and me too.
You skip that.
Like, what is wrong with you?
I have a... Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't grow up with the DS like that. That shit's broken.
Yep, it still
Didn't
is.
you used to have...
It still works, but I'm like the LNR.
Wait, didn't you used to have Platinum?
No, it was an emulator. And I had Soul Silver.
And then Joe Johnson was like, "Oh, is it that a game station?" And we don't give a shit.
Come on.
Oh yeah, and then I was like, cool. He wants to learn a move. Oh, fuck that.
No, fuck that.
And then I went down the stairs, and then I got to another store, and then this is where the
balls,
the TMs were.
Oh.
That's where the balls were.
And then it was like I was like hyper beam host shit, and then I'm like, you know what? Nah, we don't need any more TMs. And then I went to this dude, and I'm like, that's where the balls were.
Yeah, that's where the balls were.
And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's buy 9. And then we went down.
Then we were saying, but
we were like, you know what? Revives. We were like, you know what?
No,
we need 3 revives.
Yeah, we were like, super potion? No, we already bought all that stuff right before. That was what.
Yeah, I think I'm the one.
I'm like
revives.
3 revives. Yeah, you said revives, and I'm like, and then Roy was like, how many should we buy? I'm like 3. That's enough.
That's enough.
I'm like, I don't know, you got enough. Paralyze heal, let's buy 1. Then I went all the way down. I looked at the repel, and he's like, do we really need a repel? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, 1.
One
repel.
1 or 2? No, just 1.
And then we're like, fuck it, an awakening. We got 2 awakenings.
That's great.
Because you never know. There's gonna be Pokemon that are gonna be annoying, and you're gonna
Fire
use
Emblem Awakening.
That's
Kickstarter.
Oh, then we're like, oh shit, it's something happening.
And then that's where we got on the 1st floor. And I go on the left door because I hate using the left door, so I use the left door.
Because you don't like the.
And then this is where I was running to the left in the circle.
Yeah, you were confused. To the left.
And then I found out, a tree. Fuck it, let's use cut.
Everything
productive. And then Dick Dug used cut. I don't know how he cuts it, maybe with his nose. Yeah, but. And then we was like, oh, it's a double battle. So I'm like, you know what, let me go down. Let me configure my Pokemons.
And like, there's a Snorlax.
And then we're like, oh crap, there's a Snorlax there.
God damn it.
And we're like, shit, no wonder.
No wonder.
So then we go to our Pokemons. We fix the order. We put the low level Pokemon first.
Yeah, and we put the 2 lowest level. That's Rocky and Digda.
Yeah.
We're gonna have we're prepared.
And then I again did that.
Digdug did that.
Digdug.
Then I went up, and then I'm like, oh. And then I'm like, psych. Like right there. Psych. And then I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
Sometimes the intensity of
then we were looking at the couples, and then we were like, what?
Yeah, they were both wearing
They're both red. They're both wearing matching sweaters, and I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah, come on. That was what I was trying to comment. I was trying to comment how come.
Oh yeah, and then we realized our Pokemon, and we're like, oh.
Yeah,
it was pretty.
Yeah. I was trying to both evolved.
I was constantly trying to comment. How come those 2 like in there it shows red hair, but like in the sprites it shows blonde and then black brown hair.
Because game.
Oh yeah, and this is when I found out my dumbass. My dumbass used magnitude, and then I forgot that affects your partner.
It affects your partner,
and it was a 9 of all things.
It kills your partner. It killed Rocky. You killed Rocky, and then you said, "Oh, he sucks. He sucks."
I was like, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, he sucks anyway.
Yeah, then I think I around saying "Rising Up." And in the street, I think, or down.
And then the Ninetales fucking didn't die, and I was like, "What? How you survive a magnitude of 9?"
He's fucked.
I think we mentioned Donald Trump at one point, or did we say that?
Oh yeah, there was a Pokemon. There was a Pokemon that looks like Donald Trump in the new Sun and Moon.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucked up things.
We need to build a wall made out of grass to keep away the other humans.
Okay, but anyway, there's a lot of weird
And
stuff.
that's when I sent out Wingman. He used Ember, and I was like, oh shit, that was actually pretty hard.
Oh,
and then I used Quick Attack, and then I did Cut again, just in case.
Oh, I think this is where you comment how this is where I comment like how come I think.
Yeah, no,
the tackle, you know.
Tackle. We talk about tackle, you know.
Yeah.
Someone learned a new move. I think it was Wingman. No, Mud Slap. Oh.
No, it was Dig Dug. He was trying to learn Mud Slap, and then I was like, yes, you should need that because you know that's kind of like that's ground, but then at the same time it's also part water because it's mud.
Oh yeah, well yeah that.
And I was like, fuck first.
The other one before was like, oh, I don't want to use a move that doesn't attack, but this one does attack, so I fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You thought it was gonna be like another stat move like Focus Energy. But it's not. It's actually useful.
It's fucking useful.
Like, you would use that, like, if a fire type comes in, you would actually use Mud Slap. Oh, yeah, and then it was, like, Wing Attack, and I was like, you know what, just use it on Tackle. Fuck it.
No, I
used it on Gust.
Yeah,
sorry, the Tackle thing was a different thing. You'll see in a minute.
Yeah, then you comment how come, you never...
Not yet? Okay, don't worry. Not yet, spoilers, but I want to say, oh, we should go for Gust. And you're like, no. We may be a situation where we use Gust.
No, I said there may be a situation where we use... Tackle. Yeah, it was Tackle.
Oh.
It was like, oh, why didn't you get rid of Tackle? And I'm like, no, get rid of Gust. Because like Wing Attack is a stronger version of Gust.
Here's where you fucking do.
And then that's where I was like, Allahu Akbar. All the way to the grass. And then we're like, oh my god, it's a Doduo.
I think you said something.
And I'm like, we need to catch it.
We don't need a fucking Doduo.
But I'm like, look at it, it's a bird. I'm like, and then it was like Mud Slap. I was like, fuck, it didn't work. And then Growl. I was like, damn it. And then I used Cut. No, I used Dig. And then, unfortunately, since it's a ground type also, it fucking didn't, the Dig didn't want to work, you see? Look, it didn't work. And then I used Growl again. I'm like, god damn it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I need to cut it, bitch. I cut it.
And you cut. When you got
and then it barely did anything, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna cut it again.
You need to cut it. Cut it.
Freaking cooking mama this shit.
I think you said something, but like...
I was just pissed off because I just pissed... Yeah, it was exactly the same thing. Oh, it's a fucking bird. But... And then like, oh, we should...
Oh yeah, and then Dig Dug died. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, then you decided to bring out Rocky, or no, Rocky's dead.
No, Rocky did. And then I used Forester, and then I used Sleep Powder.
Fun fact, Forester's name is spelled incorrectly, because I didn't know. It's supposed to be an E at the end, not the O.
Yeah. Anyway. And then I used Sleep Powder, and we were like, no, don't do it, no.
You remember the part where we all laughed?
Yeah, we all laughed.
I think something you said, Michael. What was
I think it was because it was
I said Black Lives Matter.
Oh, okay.
I said Black Lives Matter.
Because it was
like, use a Pokeball. It's like you thought you just saying that because he's brown.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, you stupid.
Like when we
brought race into
this.
As
soon as we got into a wild Pokemon, then like, can we, we made another one and find something, like that. And I was like, right time, I was like laughing.
Yeah.
Then it was like, what should we
And they were like, what should we nickname it? And I'm like, Big Bird.
Then you wanted to be like, oh, we should put in small letters. But no, I fucking do it in big letters because everything else is in big.
Big! The cat.
Yeah, then I was like, what the
You spiked the fucking...
And yeah, and then I was like, why? I was like, why not? And then you're like, oh no, all the other Pokemon's in big letters,
Yeah, big letters, big
So we're like,
dicks.
fuck it, big letters.
Big letters, big dicks.
Wow. So then we put the big letters, and then,
I think you're this.
named it Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Big Bird. It's not easy being yellow. That's not the right thing.
I think we comment how can...
And then I was like, yeah.
Okay, let's get back to progress. To the left, everything progressing in that house.
Talk to the dude.
You were like, oh.
And then he's like, oh, how'd you get in here? Good effort. And then I was like, fuck it.
No.
I was like, we're going for another one. And then I'm like, nah, I'm just kidding.
No, to the left,
And then we go back.
Yeah, I think
I'm like, oh shit, the Snorlax again.
I'm talking to the old man again.
And they were like, fuck you, old man. And then we went into the tiny little house.
And then we find
where that girl comes in. And then this is why I asked. This is one of my stupid moments where it's like, oh, you found my secret piece. Please don't send anyone over here. I'll make it up to you. And then the sexual music kicks in. Boom. And then I'm like, oh my god.
I can feel it right.
And then she gives me the HM, and the HM is flying. It's like, it's wonderfully convenient, sir.
And we both like, oh,
I can feel it right.
And saying this is my favorite part.
Nasty.
Like Michael said, like, you may never know when you need to use tackle, and then he was the one.
And then I was the dumbass to take the liberty of taking away tackle and replace it with
fly.
With fly.
I'm like a bird.
And I'm like, and then I'm like, wow.
Stop clapping. That's gonna spike the mic.
Yeah, but that's just funny. Like, he says something, now he's doing something the opposite of what he said. Hypocrite.
I'm like
and then that's where I bless Wingman with the power of God to learn how to fly.
I don't know what you do.
See, I just shoved it in his face.
The goddess of light gave him the power of flight.
Oh yeah, I said, "What's your real name?" And I was like, "Fuck it, tackle." And then I blessed him with this stick of forgetfulness, and then I blessed him with fly, just shoving the shit with holy water.
I just realized, how the fuck does TM? How do you fucking? It's a disc, but then you shove it into a Pokemon and it learns to move.
Yeah, you have to break. You have to summon the words of God, and while the disc is touching its face.
I think at some point we switch with Joe Johnson.
Yeah, we switch, and then
we switch controllers.
Flight.
Yeah, the power of flight.
And then I activate flight.
And then I was like, oh yeah, use fly now since we got it. Test it out.
Yeah, and they're like, no, you can't do it from there, you stupid. Oh wait, actually you could. Nah, never mind.
I think we comment out anyway.
No, you did before when you tried to put fly.
And then I was like Lavender Town, and you went down.
They were like, go this way, no, go that way.
Like,
go this way, no, you fucking do it that way.
That's not that fast.
No,
I was like, where the fuck are you going?
Where you fucking retarded? Come on, go that way.
No, he did not say fucking.
We're going Lavender Town.
Now you're over.
And then I was like,
you're over exaggerating.
And then I'm like, here come that bully.
And I was trying to listen.
It goes in.
I was trying to listen to this like music, like.
And I was like, dun 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 dun. And then I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Creepypasta.
Oh wait, hey, by the way, I think we comment about Dolittle like flying, like okay, fine.
Oh yeah, we're like, don't do it can fly. I'm like, he uses heads.
Yeah, how the fuck can it fly? It doesn't have wings.
And I'm like, it has his head.
And I was trying to reference, I think a veil that Michael showed us where pretty much a Dolittle fly by like hitting.
Oh yeah, it kept hitting its head.
Yeah.
I was like, it was stupid.
Yeah. And then I showed you that.
And then I was like, where the hell are you going?
Where the fuck are you going? Go to the right. Go to the right.
Go to the right, to the right.
Everything progressing in the house
no,
to the right.
No, you said to go to that tower. Then he's like, that tower like there.
I'm like, that tower. I'm like, that
tower
building.
all the way on the opposite side of the world.
And then you took my control away because, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So then you were like, okay, now back to business.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, and that's where we captured the three ghosts.
You see how many... God, this guy's on a roll with spoilers.
Spoilers alert, excuse me.
And then I was like, you got a battle, and then you're like, oh, nope, I beat her already.
Remember that episode 26, Ghastly Encounters.
And then we went here, and then I was like, oh my god, what the fuck just happened?
Just like that, that's fine.
Oh no, weird ass message came on the screen, and we were like, what the fuck? Like R. Kelly.
Then Ghastly. And
then we was like, oh my god, it's a Ghastly catch.
And then you were like, oh, we should get it so we can roll the
get it. And then I was like, wait, Rocky can't do shit because it's gas. It's not a fire. And then we was talking about Growlithe and Vulpix. Roy was like...
Yeah, we were saying, oh, you should have caught a Growlithe. And I was like, no, that's in fire red. And Vulpix is in green. And Vulpix is a piece of shit.
And then I think I said, like, I tried to say, like, is there any other fire type you plan on getting?
Yeah, and then Roy decided to Great Ball it like a pussy, and I'm like, no, you should Pokeball it.
Oh,
Use a Great Ball.
He's the biggest pussy in the world.
Nah. I was just joking about the pussy part. But like, I was like, for real though, I'm like, come on.
Are you getting a fire type, like at least a fire type?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if there's good ones out there.
Like what?
And then we decided, oh, what's the name? It's Kyle. Joe Johnson was like Phantom, and then I was like Danny. And
I was like Danny Phantom, and I was like, oh shit.
And then we
were doing the rap, and then the rap failed, and everyone died.
You know, funny enough.
Let's do it.
You know something funny enough?
And he was like Danny Fat, and you're like, nah.
You know something funny enough? I was thinking of Danny Phantom, but then I started like, nah, maybe Phantom. Sound more badass, and it was like, okay, fine.
We're gonna catch him all because he's Danny Phantom.
Yeah, we actually.
And then we fucked up on the rap, and then we're like, everyone died. I'm like, he died with the ghost powers up his ass, and then died.
Go Danny Phantom. He was just 14 when the parents.
And then another, and then I was like,
that part.
And then I was like, oh my god, you didn't face her. I'm like, you liar.
I did. I skipped.
And then it remixed a little bit over here.
Face like. Stay away from me, you creepy face.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, another Ghastly. I was like, catch it up. Like, oh wait, it's a trainer.
Spooky, scary ghosts in the police.
You did not say that.
No, spooky, scary skeletons.
I know, but I'm singing a parody.
Okay.
Spooky Sherry ghastly coming out of your trunk.
I did a parody too. Dig Dug is Dig.
Does the ghost kind of...
And then I was like, Forrester, motherfucker.
Actually,
and then I was like, we just confused shit.
What?
Does the ghost, like, you know how in, like, before you get the Slideoscope that shows ghosts, does that appear again in other generations?
No. No, this is the only one with that.
Yeah, no, honest. But that'd be fucking annoying.
If you were able to capture a ghost that was named Ghost.
Catch a ghost. His name is
Ghost.
Casper. Casper, the friendly dead guy.
Casper, the friendly dick.
You were like, oh, this confuse. You were like, no, not Forrester, even though confusion clearly works. Yeah. Michael.
Yeah, I was like, what? Like,
no.
I was like, what? I was like, what is this bullshit?
I think eventually at some point
and then there was a hunter.
I was like,
and I was like, oh my fucking god, get it.
It was like, no, we already got a Ghastly.
But I'm like, it's a hunter though.
I don't want to get two of the same fucking basic Pokemon.
I'm like, no.
Okay, fuck it.
It's an evolution.
Fuck it, focus energy.
And then I was like, you know what? And I could get you the hookup with the
hooker.
No, I said the hook up. And then I was like, you should get the hunter. And then I can trade it with you for the Gengar.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, but I can't trade in this emulator. But
yeah, I was like, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Have you tried that?
Well, not on this emulator. I mean, I could do it on phone.
Can you do that? How?
Well...
We'll talk about this later. Don't worry.
Yeah, later. And then he was using nice shit, and I was like, fuck, he almost died. And then I'm like, then he died of the curse. I was like, fuck.
No, I was like, oh, he's not gonna die from this, and then he died of the curse.
I was like, oh, he died.
Fuck!
I'll go tell you, like, early on, we were about to... We were
like,
messing up, like, we were trying to test out the recording. That was really early. I was like, thinking tomorrow, like, I was pulling out the title cards, like, 3 hours later. 6.5
hours later.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh my god, you put it to sleep. I'm like, Pokeball it. I'm like, don't be a pussy and use a great ball. And you're like, fine.
Pussy!
You were like, fine, I'll use it.
Fine. And it was like, oh. But
and then Michael said, what, did you use Pokeball for your other Pokemon?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, no, I didn't use Great Balls because I had no fucking Great Balls, okay? Great jackass. And then we called Hunter. And then we were like, oh, what's a good name? About Craven.
Yeah,
Craven the Hunter.
We're like, Craven the Hunter.
Craven the Hunter.
Are you gonna use this ghost type?
I have no idea. I didn't plan on getting a fucking ghost type, okay?
I think that's what he actually said.
Every time I get things to do with fucking Pokemon is because I have a guest on the show. Otherwise, I was like, fuck you, I don't want a Ghastly. I couldn't catch it beforehand because they appeared as ghosts. But now I can. Spooky, scary ghosts.
They travel in the night.
They touch you when you're all alone, but they can't because they're ghosts.
And then I was joking like, oh, we should capture this.
And I'm like, fuck no. Okay, we already caught 2 Pokemon.
And I was like, oh my god, a Cubone. I'm like, catch it. And he's like, no.
I was like, we have 3 ground types already. We don't.
No. I'm like, we have 2 gas types and 1 ground type. Correcciones. And then
2 gas types.
Yeah, Ghastly and the Hunter.
Oh, ghost types, not gas types.
Ghost types.
I said, well, I mean, it said gas Pokemon, so
right.
I'm like, okay.
We're almost done with the video.
And then the video's almost done. This is where we're like, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck these people. We gotta eat. We have lives.
We have lives, and the thing we didn't want to just shut down the middle of recording because we were kind of cautious because there were moments, of course, when it just kind of stopped and we were like, oh, and then we stopped, and then it didn't stop, but like, you know, because we have this. But then we're like, okay, let's take a little break, and then we realized half of the fucking audio just stopped.
And then I was just like,
don't do that now. You were doing so.
And then when I found out he used confusion, and then it was critical, I was just like,
okay, no, you were doing so good without doing any of that stuff. Let's not bring it back. Just one, okay, fine.
And then this is where we was like, you know what? Fuck these people. We gotta eat.
Oh no, there was a Ghastly, and then
there was a Ghastly, and I was like, catch it, and you're like, no.
No, I
like,
didn't.
No, and then you're like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna kill it. And I was like, why? And like, experience points. I was like, oh wow.
I want to get it to.
That's classic.
I know.
That's
remember
classic.
that? It's so tiny amount.
Actually,
I know.
I comment how like. Hey, 6% Pokemon we catch because we have the Pokemon.
Now we were like, oh fuck it, we're hungry.
So see you in the next part when we're actually gonna do live commentary. And wait till this is over and adios muchachos.
Bye.